this section, let me introduce you to the idea of tax, and you'll love it. Let's locate tax under finance, create and assign tax. Now think of tax as something that actually increases a particular student or category of student school fees or reduces it. So for example, if the school wants to give a scholarship opportunity to certain student, basically you are reducing their school fees. All you have to do is to create a tag called scholarship and assign those students to that, and automatically the system is going to reduce their school fees by that figure. Now assuming for any reason you want to increase a particular student bill or group of student bill, you can as well create tax. So we have two forms of tax, one that increases the student bill and one that reduces the student bill. Now let's look at one. Assuming in your school all class reps enjoy 100 cedis of their school fees. So let's say I want to call this class rep benefit. Okay, now what is this class rep benefits? It's going to be a tag, and any student assigned to this tag here, we are going to reduce that student school fees. So I'm going to select bill reduction benefit. Now all students who are class reps, like that. So let me add this. Now we've created a tag called class rep. Now let's think about another example. Assuming every true one student is going to incur a cost of, let's say, 5 cedis. So let's go to punishment bill. Just anything at all you would want to create. So with punishment bill, we are saying that we are going to increase the student fee by a certain amount. So let me call this all students under punishment. Let me add this. Now you can see that any student that falls under this category, we are going to increase the student bill by a certain number, and any student over here, we are going to reduce the student bill by this number. Okay, let's begin with the class rep benefit. Good. All we are going to do is to search for the class rep and then add that class rep to the class rep benefit. Then automatically, anytime we bill the class, then this class rep is actually going to enjoy the benefit or the value we are going to assign to. Now the value is not fixed. Okay, we can assign different values to different people. So let me go ahead and then get one of the students, like let's say Ivy. Let me copy Ivy, come to finance tax, create and assign. Ivy is the class rep. So let me go to student and search Ivy. Good. So you can see we have Ivy here, and Ivy is going to enjoy some class rep benefits, and we are going to reduce the bill by a certain amount. So you can see the bill was around 280 Ghana cedis or so. We want to reduce Ivy's bill by, let's say, 80 Ghana cedis. Now if we do this, it means whatever bill Ivy is on, we are reducing it by 80 cedis. Now assuming we have another student who want to reduce their bill, so let me check too if we have a student like that. Okay, we have Prince. Prince is not the class rep, obviously, so we don't want to add it to this one. Now the next thing I would want to introduce you to is the increment. Now let's assume that we have about 5 students who did something bad in the school, and for that reason the school wants to punish them. Now let's say we have Prince to be one of those students, and the school is going to increase their bill by 10 Ghana cedis. Good. So you can see we are increasing Prince's school fees by this, and let's say this person's own was so severe and that we are going to increase the bill by 70 cedis. Now anytime we need to increase a particular student fee, let's think about tax. Anytime we want to reduce some fee or bill of a student, let's think about tax also. Now that we are done assigning these bills, now let's go to the bill section again, where we create and assign a bill, that is the school fees. Now let's go to primary 1. Let's go to assign bill, and we can have this one here. In fact, if you don't want to go through this route, you can as well find the bill history over here. Okay, so we can see that this one here, let's go through, and we can see we have Ivy here, and then we have Asamoah these three students have got certain tasks. So I want to open the three of them, first, second, and third. Now, if I should open this one right here, you would notice that Ivy's bill, let's look at this, 280. Now this is the current bill, which is 280. And then look at previous bill. No, the student doesn't owe anything like that. Now look at other bills or tax. Now we are reducing Ivy's bill by 80 cedis, so Ivy is going to pay 200 cedis. Now let's check the other student, Prince, where we increase their bill. We are saying that this student is owing 280, and then for tax, we're increasing this tax by 10 cedis, and that the student is owing 290. Now, if you check the other student as well, which is Joyce, you can see that this is 280, and then the student, we billed the student 70 cedis because her own was so severe. So this 70 cedis added to this one, this is going to be the amount the student is going to pay. So this is the rationale behind tax. You can create and assign any bill to anybody as and when the need arises.